Right, okay guys, I finally made it to Brent Cross. It has been one hell of a journey getting here. I left home just after 11 o'clock, so about 10 past 11. I literally just arrived, it's about 2:30, so 3.5 hours of driving in the wind and rain down the motorways. So here I am, finally in Brent Cross. I'm going to just show you where we are and what I'm doing. So let me turn the camera around and show you. Right, so this is the setup here. So apparently I'm going to be a model. This young man here is Saeed. I think he's the one who's supposed to be doing my makeup. So it's going to be a full-on event. We've got drinks. They've given me a bottle of water because I really needed it. And it's all very pretty. Hi.
Introduce myself, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your book.
Okay, right. So this lovely lady
don't worry,
here,
you find or if it comes easier,
her name's Mary, and she's actually one of the people
Which do you
who's
prefer though,
organised the
L or
event.
Saeed?
L, I think
This
it's
is Saeed, who I believe is going to be doing my makeup.
Yeah, yes,
Say
I
hi,
will.
Saeed.
Hi.
Okay. So yeah, wish me luck, guys.
Assuming.
It's the one I've tried out. That and the skin long wear.
Yeah.
I've worn as well. So both of those.
Yeah.
They seem to work fine for me.
I think it's lovely as well. So I'm gonna use that one actually.
Okay.
But it's what I'm gonna use underneath and to set it. It's not gonna make a difference.
Right. Okay.
Do you use primers?
Always have to.
Do you
Right.
use the oil-free one?
I double prime. So
well
well,
done.
I have to because again, oily skin. So
Do you do the primer and the powder one? Oh, well done.
right, I'll show you exactly what I've got. So I didn't know what was happening today, so I brought everything with me. So okay, so I normally cleanse, double cleanse, whatever.
Yeah.
I do double prime, so I'll use a normal sort of primer, but in the centre of my face, I'll use a Becky Every Matte Pool of primer in the centre.
I love it.
And then I set my face with a powder,
Yeah.
leave it for a bit, and then I go on, do my bits and pieces. I'll use a setting spray,
Yeah.
and then I'll finish off, and then I'll use a setting spray.
Your mum is a pro. Just saying.
Oily skin, when you've been living with it for a long time, yeah.
So ladies, I'm just doing a little cleansing here, so when we're actually going to be starting, I'll let you know, and it's going to be a 45-minute demo on skin, eyes and lips. This is hyaluronic acid mist,
Okay.
which is super refreshing. I honestly love it. And it's like the best way to lock in moisture and trap hydration. So any kind of moisturizing product you're using after is going to be trapped.
Yeah. It seals it in.
Exactly. Applying some moisturizer. This is a
Okay.
beautiful moisturizer, deep sea water based.
Okay.
It's extremely plumping and nourishing. I've only used a pearl size amount of it, and I'm spreading it across the whole face because I just want to kind of minimize the amount of moisture as well, considering the oily skin too. So we've got the hyaluronic acid, tiny bit of this beautiful moisturizer, and I'm going to slightly massage the face.
I was going to
just
say,
to
you're
plump
giving
it
me a
up bit
massage
more.
as well.
I am indeed. I'm using really small amounts as well of eye creams, just tapping under the eye. Always using the ring fingers because the pressure applied is always lighter than other fingers.
Am I looking 20 years younger yet? No?
You
Right.
surely are. Am I going to... I'm going to give you some tips on how to create beautiful skin. And then we're going to work on some eye makeup and lips. So I'm going to ask you for some questions here and there. I'm going to give you some tips on how to really set your makeup and your makeup look. The one that I have is I have different options. One has a little bit of glow to it. So it's like illuminating, and the other one is see-through. So this is just a clear set that should be used after you moisturizing kind of set before your foundation. Yeah? So doing it is because in here you normally have a bit more pores or imperfection accumulating and then layer it down. So just like this. You don't want to rub it in, you just want to kind of lay it on the skin, almost like a film, to ensure that it's not going to break its texture. starting from the out corner of the face towards the inside. I'm going to just pat it in. I'm very light with my motions, if you notice. I don't want to apply it too much. Foundation should also be used normally just to kind of perfect the imperfection, more likely than be over applied. So what I'm doing is, in little motion, I'm just patting the foundation in. This is fully matte and oil-free and super long wear.
And what foundation is this one again?
The foundation's name is Flawless Fusion. On our model, I'm going to use 2 shades and mix them together. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to just go right under the inner corner. And looking up for me. It blends really beautifully, very easy to blend. So up here we conceal, now we need to set properly, yeah? Do you all know this product, Transluscent Setting Powder? Yes. So Transluscent Setting Powder is probably like the best way to keep in place your makeup. If your skin is overly oily, so some of you who have oily skin, they might struggle with this. I think pressing the product in with a puff over than a brush is better. If you're using a brush to set your powder, sometimes the brush can move the product around, but it's not really going to actually press the product against the skin. So what I'm going to show you today is a technique called micro dosing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a puff. So I've got some product in here, and I'm going to fold the puff, brush the ground of the powder just to get it even finer. Tap the excess out. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to just go across the T area first and press and roll. So it's press and roll in motion to really lock the product and seal that foundation in. Cotton is non-abrasive, it's not going to micro-exfoliate the skin like some cotton can sometimes do. So if you want to keep the skin healthy and shiny, this is probably good products for it as well. So next step, we're going to talk about blushers. So what we're going to do, we're going to find the perfect blushing colors for you girls. So I've got here my favorite products at the moment. It's a new Christmas collection, blushing palette and highlighting and contouring. So you get a little bit of everything. I'm going to, this is the palette.
Okay. So you're going to contour with that?
I'm going to use this as a contouring blusher before your contour. Yeah?
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So first, I'm going to mix these 2 colors together, peachy and pinks. And smile for me. I'm gonna go right I'm gonna go right in the highest point of the face. I'm not going right on the apple. This to actually lift the face. Also, if you have cheekbones, sometimes can actually emphasize and enhance your cheekbones too. So I'm just gonna go right across. Basically, I'm going to apply what I would normally apply my highlighter. And this is a little trick to lift. They're super soft. So it works almost like an highlighting powder. And now, this is gonna give you a hint of color instantly. And this way. Next step is going to be contouring. So what I'm going to go into is this powder. I'm not going with heavy contour because especially when it comes to every kind of day looks, like we just want to kind of look naturally flawless. The trick is applying it. I normally apply it right under the blushing and kind of mix it up with that. Just to create a more natural definition in there. Two colors, pomegranate and grapefruit. I think they normally kind of work like for everyone and they are like my favorites. So I'm just gonna leave them here. And what we're going to do now, we're gonna step onto lips and eyes. So I'm gonna start with our eyes because she's got beautiful eyes. So I was actually waiting and looking forward to this moment. So what we're going to use today is caviar sticks, which are cream eyeshadows. So they're cream eyeshadow sticks. And then I'm going to use a palette, which is like a new palette and it's called Parisian Nude. And I'm just going right on top of the eyelids to make sure that they're nice and set. So I am double blotting here, I'll show you. The skin will absorb the powder really quickly. This is a cute trick that you can use at home if your skin gets really oily. Base and work on with your eyeshadows. So I'm going in with the cocoa. This is a gorgeous color, super easy as well to apply. So girls, like honestly, like it's one of the things that you can use like quickly on the tube as well if you like getting your makeup done and you like got some issues with time, and we all know that it happens often. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm going to press on top of that base. I'm gonna use this palette because I love it, and I'm going to start using the deep brown color, and I'm gonna start pressing it right against the lid. It goes on really easily. Obviously it's going to stick against that cocoa base that I've used, which makes the shadow even more powerful and the color to even pop more. And I'm kind of blending everything upwards. I just want to create a little, kind of like a little soft cat eye shape. The center of the lid. Always brush your hair up first to see where, to kind of see where the hair length is at. Sometimes people just brush them on the side, so the brows might want to look thinner than it could actually be. Yeah. So I'm going to fluff the brow up, just kind of like brushing it all up first. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see where the root of the hair is with a pencil or powdered, depending on whatever you prefer using. I am going right at the bottom of the root, and I'm going to create some shape following just the line that this brow is giving me. Free to come a bit closer if you want to. So how do you get the arch? Is just honestly following the natural shape. Some people will have more arch, some people will have a more straighter. Just make sure, follow the hair. Don't go over, don't go under. Try to just follow the hair, follow the roots, and it will take you to create the perfect tail, the perfect arch.
And if you've got no hair like me, what do you do?
You still got hair though, because honestly, like you still, I'm actually following your arch. I mean, there's always the little pencil trick, so you can kind of pop, see if you go inner corner, the pencil here, to see where the brow should start at, right where the inner corner of the eye starting, so just right on top. Then I'm gonna move it so in the center of the eye, so your arch should be in the highest point, so here. And can you see that it makes sense with our brow too? It's a universal way to check where your brow should be at, yeah? Now, if you want the brow to pop, obviously, and you want to kind of make it a bit more dimensional, I'm gonna use a little concealer. And this is a trick that a lot of us know already. If you don't know this trick, I'm gonna show it to you right now. I am popping just a tiny amount of concealer base. A little lighter at the bottom, just here. Depending on what you like, because some people might don't like that definition, but I think sometimes it's nice to have a little dimension there. So I'm just going right under the arch. Just like a tiny bit of concealer, honestly, like anything that you have that is a little brighter, just to kind of create that underbrow bone. So what I do after, when I've got my brow highlighted, I like to go right at the bottom of the brow, and here I'm going to darken the base of the brow, just the little bottom side line. I'm going to start from the out corner. A little trick as well, opening your eye. When you open your eye, you know where the crease goes and cut through sometimes, and then you end up with like a wing that is kind of cut in the middle. So you want to avoid that. So I'm just gonna go right in the out corner and extend the wing. And go inwards. I'm just gonna go right here. What I also like to do, getting a little cotton bud and cut through the wing to just design it the way I want it. So honestly, this is the best way. And open your eye again. Perfect. What I like to do as well is then get a darker color and just kind of add it to that out corner to blend almost the wing within the eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna go right with my finger and get some dry powder, so I'm not wetting it this time. And I'm gonna go right in the center. Yeah. I'm going to now use a color that has more berry to it, but it's quite sheer. And I'm going to swipe it across that beautiful fuchsia that I just applied. So now it's like the natural color that it was deep inside the lips is popping, yeah? And it's more pink than it was before. Then I'm gonna grab this color, and this is a much stronger color. This one, it's called, I think it's chocolate, and it's kind of like a deep berry chocolate. And I'm going to apply right here at the bottom, just around the side, and blending it with that beautiful fuchsia to go and get the actual lip color out. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna get a gloss, and this is actually more of like a nude.
Oops.
Ooh. Someone.
Too much rum.
Now I'm gonna get you to pout. Yes. And I'm going to just go right, right in here. So this color is actually beautiful because it contains enough, it's almost like a mixture of the fuchsia that I've used and the brown that I've used. So it's almost like a little berry mix of the two colors.
Okay.
There you are.
So what colour is that?
It's like a deep red chocolate kind of
Okay.
berry. Literally it's red
It's
chocolate.
almost like a, yeah. Okay.
Like the name explains it,
wearing it
literally.
now.
Yeah, she's wearing it. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
exactly.
good.
So you can have a little look. And it's really lovely.
bored.